My name is
Warby, etc.
I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. This is my confession. If you're watching this tape, I'm probably dead. Murdered by my brother-in-law.
Mr. Bob. Bob
Has been building a meme empire for over a year now and using me as his
Editor.
Shortly after my 50th birthday,
Bob
came to me with a rather shocking proposition. He asked that I use my
editing
knowledge to cook
memes.
which he would then sell using his connections in
Memes.
the world. Connections that he made through his career.
YouTube.
I was astounded. I always thought that
Bob
was a very moral man. And I was thrown, confused. But I was also particularly vulnerable at the time. Something he knew and took advantage of. I was reeling from
the reason why your shop's shutting down.
that was poised to bankrupt my family.
Bob
Took me on a ride-along and showed me just how much money even a small
memes.
operation could make. And I was weak. I didn't want my family to go into financial ruin, so I agreed. Every day, I think back at that moment with regret. I quickly realized that I was in way over my head and
Bob
had a partner, a man named
Kevin Joshua.
a businessman,
Bob
essentially sold me into servitude to this man. And when I tried to quit,
Joshua
threatened my family. I didn't know where to turn. Eventually,
Bob Joshua
I had a falling out. From what I can gather,
Bob
I was always pushing for a greater share of the business, to which
Joshua
flatly refused to give him. And things escalated.
Joshua
Was able to arrange, I guess you call it a hit, on my brother-in-law. And it failed, but
Bob
was seriously injured. And I wound up paying his medical bills, which amounted to a little over $177,000. Upon recovery,
Bob
was bent on revenge. Working with a man named
Grover
he plotted to kill
Joshua
and did so. In fact, the bomb that he used was built by me. And he gave me no option in it. I have often contemplated suicide, but I'm a coward. I wanted to go to the police, but I was frightened.
Bob
Had risen in the ranks to become the head of the Albuquerque.
YouTube
And about that time, to keep me in line, he took my children from me. For 3 months, he kept them. My wife, who up until that point had no idea of my criminal activities, was horrified to learn what I had done. Why,
Bob
taken our children. We were scared. I was in hell. I hated myself for what I had brought upon my family. Recently, I tried once again to quit. to end this nightmare. And in response, he gave me this. I can't take this anymore. I live in fear every day that
Bob.
will kill me. Or worse, hurt my family. All I could think to do was to make this video in hope that the world will finally see this man for what he really is.